Welcome back to Alyth Fan TV. Today we've got an amazing game for you. Alyth versus Hampstead. We're back at Cleveland's. We are hoping we can see Alyth get their first win on Alyth Fan TV. We'll have all the highlights, all the interviews right here, right now on Alyth Fan TV. All right, we have terrible news today on Alyth Fan TV. One of our star hosts, Mickey, has got COVID. This is terrible news, but the show must go on. We've got Dylan behind the camera. We're not going to let it stop us. We'll have all the interviews just as it was if he was here. All right, we have an exclusive interview with an A-list legend, a major cup winner. Tyler Richards is here.
Thank you for having me.
He's come back to watch his team play, and I just want to know, what made you come back? What drew you to Cleveland's again?
You know what? I just saw the skill potential of Mathan Goldman. He is beautiful. His touch, elegance on the ball. I just needed to see him play.
Well, that's great. And, you know, you're looking at this team. Do you think they have a chance at winning? We know that the other team beat a team that beat them 5-1. So, you know, they're not looking at like the favourites. Do you think they can pull through?
You know what? There are ups and downs in all games. And, you know, I think they can win. They have the potential.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoy the game. And we'll see you later.
Come on, Alyth!
What are you going to say to your team to make them explode into the game, make the other team lose their confidence, and really make Alyth on the upper hand?
Well, listen, last week was probably one of our best games we've had in a long time. The midfield three, you know, Eli, Louis and Luke were outstanding, and then Joey filled in there as well. I don't care about what happened last in terms of the past for other people's results, but what I care about is how we approach this game. And I think that the way we played last week, if we play like this this week, I'm more than certain that the result will go our way. We've got to be on the front foot, aggressive, move the ball. It just popped last week. You know, we were chasing. We usually used to chasing the game, but this time last week we were attacking the game, and I don't think we were quite used to that. So today we're going to be used to it, and we're going to try and get as many goals as we can.
All right. What do you think the score predictions for today are? Thank you very much. All right, it's time for the pre-match talk. We've got no Mickey, so we've got Tyler behind the camera. We appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. We know that the other team is in a better form. Alyth haven't won in, is it 4 or 5 games?
4, yeah.
4 games, it's been losses. So the other team will be feeling confident. How do you think they should go into this match to try and scare the other team into losing their confidence?
They need to start off on the front foot. I don't think Alyth have done that recently. You know, they've sat back. You know, they've had some good periods, but they've also allowed the other team to play. They can't let that happen. They need to play the football, and they've got to strike first.
All right, and score predictions. I'm going to go 2-0 Alyth. I think if they explode into this match, they use those first 10 minutes, which they always do very well, and they don't let the other team score, they don't do any silly mistakes, I see 2-0.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 2-1 Alyth.
Thank you very much.
Oh my God.
Mate, he's got the ball. Yeah, we'll get good view on that goal.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, lads, come on!
The guy just ran from
They equalised and then they...
his energy. Oh shit.
Oh, I think I got that.
Come on, Goldman, come on, Goldman.
Yes.
That was a vile challenge.
Marcus?
Oh my God.
3-3. Who scored that?
What's your opinion on the game, Oren?
Well, let me tell you. First half of the first half, a bit disappointing. Let me tell you, I'm not seeing it a lot, 2-0 down. But let me tell you something. Once Alyth get physical, there's no one else quite like them. You see, they have got nothing on Alyth. Alyth are winning every tackle, every ball, and are always on the offense, right?
Yeah.
So, if they keep playing like this, I see this in a 5-3 win.
Thank you.
Thank you, no problem.
Okay, Rafi Kelvin.
You're going to try and interview me now?
Rafi Kelvin, after being the interviewer for so long, does it feel strange to be on the receiving end of the interviews?
No, it feels very normal.
Okay.
I'm used to this spotlight.
So obviously you have to stay fairly impartial when conducting these interviews. You are that is your role, but now you have a once in a lifetime to just tell the fans exactly your true honest opinion. Alyth, come on.
Yoni
say it
Klein
now.
is the best player at the club.
Yoni Klein,
and
alright.
I think Noah Jose should not be captain.
No,
That's what I have to say.
I feel some food. You know I try so hard, but I think you don't see because I'm moving so fast. We call it rock.
If we play like this this week, I'm more than certain that the result will go our way. And Seth is going to be a little bit more of an attacking role. So we've got our keeper back. So Daniel's going to come into there. He's going to go into the fullback position.
Daniel Tyler is back on the pitch. Okay.
Fan TV, Alyth have won. It was an emphatic finish. I've got some fans that have turned up. The fans came out in huge numbers. How did you feel when that ball went in the net, when Daniel Tyler sawed it over the wall, straight into the top corner? How did it feel?
You know what, it was great. I knew as I stepped onto this pitch this morning, something in the air had just changed. There was electricity in the atmosphere. And you know what, I couldn't be more happier. Well done, Daniel Tyler. Daniel for man of the match.
All right, that's fantastic. I'd like to ask Archie, you joined in the first half and there was a bit of a shaky start, it was 2-0 down. Well, how did you feel when we were 2-0 down? What was going through your mind?
I just say I felt crushed like it was a World Cup all over again. But when the boys came back, who did we have to score? We had Daniel, we had Ori, we had Louis somehow, we had Daniel again. When that ball went into the back of the net, I got so gassed. Probably the limbs were on par with what I saw at Wembley in the second minute back in June. I just want to say, excellent job from the boys at Alyth. I'm expecting we go all the way to the championships in the coming weeks.
Alyth Fan TV, we're back with two of the Alyth players, Joe Leitman and Yoni Klein. Yoni, we highlighted you at the start of the match as one to look out for, and even though you didn't score, you played amazingly. We saw much more passion, much more aggression from you. What went through your mind? How did you make sure that you played like this?
Well, recently I haven't been taking players on one-on-one, so I've been waiting for the pass to come. So I did a bit of both. I took players on one-on-one. I got close, I created some passes, but at the end of the day, no goal today. But I'm still proud of my performance and proud of the team as well.
Right, thank you very much. And Joe, I just want to ask, we've seen a few shaky performances, and the captain Noah Jose has not quite been, behind his team. Do you think this game he was more behind his team, encouraging you to go forward and encouraging you to get that win?
Well, I think personally Noah played well. He led by example. He was ordering everyone, and I think that's why we won today. We had a good mentality. We kept our head up and we won.
So just on that point, regarding motivation from our players, I feel like Jerry Mustafi, his motivation to the whole team was amazing today. He was pressing, he was calling for players to be in a position. So I give him big praise today for that.
Right, thank you very much. Thanks very much for your time. I congratulate you on the win. All right, Alyth Fan TV, we've got an exclusive interview with Guy Hansman-Lee, and we have someone from the other team, Ronnie Carmel. Guy, I'd like to come to you first. I know you've just come back last week. I know you had rock climbing. You had some things to get on with. You haven't played in 2 weeks, but you've come back and you've got the win. How did it feel after 2 weeks of not playing to come back into the game?
It's great considering I was getting a lot of hate because of my rock climbing. So it was unacceptable. But it was great to be back, and I've got to say we fully deserved the win. And their team was a bit shocking, unprofessional, playing in different kits. It was just bamboos, unprofessional.
All right, thanks very much. And Ronnie, I'd just like to ask, what went wrong during your team? I know your team have had some good results, and Alyth have been on a bit of a bad form, and they've come out and they've shown you who's boss. And I just want to know what went wrong.
Well, not to discredit Alyth's performance, they played well, and I'll give them that. But I think we also put in a good shift. Individually, I didn't play too well, but I think as a team, we played like a good team. It's just I can't discredit Alyth. They played well.
Thank you very much. Okay, we have an Alyth Fan TV exclusive. We have the brace scorer here and Alyth fan man of the match, Daniel Tyler, and his mum, Evelyn. Thank you very much for being here. I just want to know, what was different about this game compared to the other ones that you've been losing? What changed? What was the mindset?
Well, after last week's performance, I think we played very well there, and we just brought all that motivation into this game and just took out on them. Of course, this team were relegated last season, so they're a bit down at the moment as well.
Right, perfect. And I'd just like to ask you, how does it feel to see your son score a brace like that? You must be a proud moment.
I am glowing with pride. And I must also say that I think the support on the side of the pitch has been amazing and has really put the team through as well.
The fans really turned up today. I'd like to thank you for your time. And
what a game, what the fans created, the atmosphere, the players were willing to play for the fans. It was all amazing. I think it was one of the reasons that Alyth won. They were so motivated by the fans. Everyone that turned up was really amazing. Right? And I think that's it for the player ratings. We'll be back next week. I'm not sure, do you know they're playing? No. We won't know, we don't know they're playing it, it's a surprise. Hasn't been organised yet. Hasn't been organised yet. Matan, get on the Oak Hill Tigers. Oak Hill Tigers next week. No, don't quote me on that. It might not be Oak Hill Tigers. Whatever it is, we'll be back next week for Alyth Fan TV, right here, right now.
Well, you guys have an interview, okay?
An interview?
Ruffy Kelvin. So it's second half.
The game.
Sorry.
The game's going. I think Noah Jose is not fit for job as captain, and I think.